Hello, welcome to another video. So I'm gonna try something a little bit different today. Again, just dipping my toes into the various different types of content I could be making. So I'm gonna kind of take you guys along for a very chill day in my life. Very cool. Mostly just like me updating you periodically with how my books I'm reading are going. So my main plan for today is to finish off my ARC copy of the first tearing, and I do believe I can get it finished today. Fingers crossed. I think I only have like 5 chapters left of it, so I think it should be possible. But yeah, we'll see how today goes, and I will bring you along for the very chill ride. Good morning! So, as you may have seen from the last clip, I did manage to finish the first tearing. Really enjoyed it. I'm currently just listening to an audiobook for Story of My Life while I'm doing some colouring. But later on, I do plan on going out, trying to see if I can read a little bit more in a cafe or whatnot. And I'm going to take you guys along with me. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the little trip. And I'll catch up with you in a little bit. So it's been quite a productive day or so. So I think the way I'm going to be doing this is like doing it over the course of several days. Makes sense to me. So also I'm hoping that this is actually working. And I'm hoping that I'm supposed to have a package arriving soon, so hopefully it won't arrive when I'm filming. So obviously yesterday I finished the ARC copy that I got from the indie author, the first tearing. I really enjoyed it. I actually really liked it. So I did definitely rate it a 4-star, which was great. But I'll be talking about that more with my wrap-up video at the end of this month. And I got some more reading done in a cafe, which you might have seen some B-roll for. I went out, pick up a package. Really enjoyed myself. We had a nice little iced coffee, which was nice, with oat milk. A little bit of cream, but with oat milk. And I'm really enjoying And Now Back to You. It's really fun. And today I've just been kind of chilling out, relaxing, doing a little bit of tasks here and there. And I've been listening to Story of My Life by Lucy Score. And I'm really liking it. It's weirdly giving me slightly Little House on the Prairie vibes, and I don't know why. I think it's because when they all went to the council meeting, all I can think was Little House on the Prairie. But yeah, I'll check in with you later with some more reading updates. Am I in the cool kids club now? I hope so. So just quickly nipping in, because me and my husband, while the weather's still nice, are gonna go for a nice little walk. If I get any clips, I might add them in. But last night, I did add a little clip of a completely different arc. I did obviously finish the first tearing, so I figured, is there any arcs that are relatively small that I could finish? So I decided to start Clashing Hearts by Evie Lion. I keep wanting to say Evie Lords, don't know why, but it's a billionaire romance, workplace, age gap, forbidden. Every tick is like, yes, it's for me. So I'm already a couple of chapters in and I'm really enjoying it. It's really, really fun. I feel like if you've read 50 Shades of Grey, which I haven't, which might be surprising, maybe. But I feel like it might be kind of similar vibes. Whether this is better, I don't know. But I'm only early in, so I'll try and see if I can give you an update. Might be a little voiceover, we'll see. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. And I'm hoping that this walk will be a fun one. So in typical me fashion, of course, the days that I want to maybe record stuff is the day that they're doing things outside, so that's great. I love that. I freaking hate that. Yeah. So hopefully this might be the cue for me to actually proper go out now for a little bit, which means, well, at least I get to enjoy some more reading outside without the really terrible noises outside. So if I go out, you'll see those clips after this one. So I'm also going to pop in there to kind of show off a couple of little bits that I got recently from various stores, online, etc. Nothing too crazy, but I'm excited to show them off. So I'm going to show you the things I recently got as an early birthday present for myself from Magic and Books. So I have purchased things from them in the past, literally this year, including not something I can show apparently because it's freaking holding up my tripod. I guess I could show you my current coaster though. That's the coaster I use. It's very cute. And because of that, I have got 2 new coasters. We have a kitty and we have a little foxy. So they're very cute. I also got a new Kindle ebook holder. So I do use, you know, 1 second. I do use this one quite often now for my books. So as you can see, it's a goose. We love the goose. But I really wanted to get one to kind of mix and match with my other book sleeves. So I really, really like the frog. Their character really is a frog, right? So I got the froggy one and it fits my Kindle perfectly. Shall I show you? Perfect. Also inside there as well is my little clicker things for my Kindle. I also got an item that I'm very excited to use because it's getting to the season for iced lattes, iced drinks, etc. So it's very shiny. Lighting is great. But we have a goose tumbler, which is very freaking cute. I love her. But the cool thing is that it's all engraved. So I'm so used to just having things that are, you know, just on it rather than in the glass. So this is really, really good quality, and it comes with a really nice glass straw and cleaner. We appreciate it, save the world, one less plastic bit at a time. So another item I did get was, again, I went full frog. I got nice little froggy stickers. They're very cute. So I figured I'm into stickers, I'll get some stickers. But this last item is the item I kind of really wanted out of everything. I've been eyeing up this item for ages. And I figured, my birthday soon, I might as well. It's also really big. So this item, you'll see what I mean when I say I went full frog. Ain't she cute? Like, look at her. So we have a froggy blanket. It's very cute. And the nice thing is that you can kind of see it's not that thick. So for me, I don't know who else is the same as me. Do let me know that even when it's like kind of warmer weather, I'm a comfort person. I mean, as you can see, I'm wearing my hoodie still, right? But I'm the kind of person that will cuddle up in blankets, even when it's really hot. I'm that person. So I like the fact that this is not that thick. I like it. So those are the items I got. I did also get some books, but I'll show them possibly in another clip because your girl needs to get some coffee and possibly some reading time in. So I am really trying to utilize any space, any camera angle I can to try and utilize all the different areas I have books. So you can probably see behind me a different angle. People keep thinking that these are my TBR carts. No, they're just carts with books. Don't come at me. I need places to hold books, so I have 2 of them. I even have other places like near where my reading nook is. I will show that in another video, not today. So in one of the previous clips, depending if I put it in. I did mention that I did pick up a brand new package when I was out. And as you may see right here, am I pointing correctly? Yes, I am. Oh, I'm so professional. Oh, but I did pick up a package. So I think at this point, you all know how much I adored Under Lock and Key by Lana Ferguson. And I found a very, very fun edition of the book. So this was a Afterlight Illumicrate version. The lighting is not great. It's very meh today. But I got Under Lock and Key Afterlight edition. So I'm very happy with it. So I actually got this for a really good price because bear in mind, I'm in the Netherlands. So the book plus shipping plus any potential custom charges would have made the book really pricey. But I actually managed to find this book relatively good priced on Vinted. What I love about it as well is look at the sprayed edges. It makes my little Scottish heart so happy. I love it. And then you have the back cover as well. I love it. But then not only that, I'm telling you right now, I love this edition. It's so good. So with the dust jacket off, if I can actually make it show without... I'm doing what I can, guys. I'm sorry. So as you can see, it's kind of like gold foiling, printed. And I believe what they're trying to do is make this the diary of the ancestor, which, yeah, from Tavish, which is really freaking cool. So I really like it. But then, oh, I love it. So you have gorgeous custom end papers. And naturally, with me having read it, this is when they're in the like castle bit where she finds the kind of hidden bit underneath. That's when she's looking at the window before she falls. It's not a spoiler, it happens. And then I don't know why, but something in my little heart just loves this scene because you can see her just like loving on the guy. I love it. It makes me very, very happy. Pretty sure it might be my favorite. The thing I like about it is like I love the kind of regular size hardbacks, but this is the smaller version, like smaller hardback, kind of paperback size. I like these because they're better for my hands. I have tiny hands, but yeah, I love it. So what I'm going to show you now is the various different books I got just for myself, and also a book that got sent to me by an author, an indie author. So I'm going to show that one first, and then I'll show you the little books I got for myself. Mini book haul! Woo! So the book I got from an author is from Keon Shore, and if I'm butchering your name, please correct me. I'm sorry. But it's The Ninth Path, The Bad Apothecary. She is big. And I'll tell you right now, she's a heavy one. She's well chunky. I love it. And it is chunky. I believe it's like over 500 pages. Yeah, she's over 500 pages. She's a chunky girl. So all I really know about this one is that it's a book. Oh, it's a book. It has pages. So the only real thing I know about this book is that it is apparently, according to the back, a dark and gritty fantasy. And I believe this is the first one in a series. I believe this came out at the beginning of the year. Don't take that as fact. I'm fairly certain that that's what he said. And it is the first in a series. And when he was describing it to me, it does sound really, really cool. So I was very intrigued. And he was very kind and actually sent me a copy of it. So this is technically my first actual copy that I have received for free, which I really appreciate, so thank you. You popped my author cherry. Ooh. So I'm very interested to read this, and I am going to take my time with it, and I think I mentioned that to the author, that whenever it comes to thicker books, I do get a little bit intimidated, so I do just take my time with them. So that's fine, no rush, take your time. I love that. So the next books I got, I did order a couple books from online because I also had to sort out the giveaway winner for Instagram, which is now sent off, and I hope that it arrives in a decent time. Fingers crossed. But I decided to take that as an opportunity to get a series that I have been really curious about for the longest time. And every single time I see it in a bookstore, I'm like, I want it, but I'm not going to get it. Until now. And that series is, I got these books. So I don't say I blame, but after watching Kirsten from Reading Nymph talk about these books a lot, I was constantly curious about it, and I looked into it. They're very queer, very gay, very fun sounding, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a little bit of me. So I've had these on my to read, to buy, to own list for a while. And yeah, I finally decided, since they were actually a decent price. Book prices in the Netherlands, by the way, is awful, and I will always say that. However, I'm very, very excited to finally own these, because not only is the series quite interesting sounding, because I believe each of the books follows a different couple, but I mean, if you don't know anything about these books, like, wouldn't you just buy them for the cover? I mean, come on. They look stunning, right? They look really cool. So I am very intrigued about how these books are going to go. And again, usually whenever I get inspired by other book people, I tend to enjoy the books that they're gushing about. So the fact that I picked these up on a whim because of Kirsten, I'm quite excited to read them. So fingers crossed that will be a this year read. So 2 more books I got were in my local bookstore. So there was definitely a clip earlier where you would have seen me kind of freaking out about a certain book. And that book was this one. And you might be thinking, huh, Bex, isn't that supposed to come out at the end of March? Yeah. It's supposed to come out at the end of March. And yet it was in my local bookstore. And that's saying something, because usually my little bookstore has like a tiny little English section, and then the rest is like Dutch books, which is fine. So the fact that I saw this, I was like, yoink, yoink. So obviously, this is the 3rd book after Caught Up, and then you obviously have Lights Out as the 1st book. Darker romance. I would assume some sort of stalking is involved. And then this book follows The Friend, which I'm very excited to read more about. He has been in the last couple books, in my head, kind of an aloof character, kind of spontaneous, but sometimes not in a good way. But I'm very curious how this one's going to go. But you might be thinking, are you going to read that like now? No. So I'm actually not going to read this. It's now just like a little trophy piece for my bookshelf. The reason being is I have the audiobook pre-ordered, and I would rather listen to the audiobook because I listened to the previous 2 as audiobooks. And the last book I'm going to show is actually the book that I'm very close to finishing the ALC for. So after I finished Story of My Life, I went on instantly to listen to Mistakes Were Made by Lucy Score. And I think at the time now, I believe it might either be out or very nearly out, but Mistakes Were Made was also in the bookstore. So I was like, why not? So at least I have a copy of the book, which is really, really cool. And naturally, I think at this point I'm like 2 hours left in the audiobook. So I'm going to finish it today, more or less. And I will say, even though these are definitely kind of standalone books within a series, you can read them as standalones, that's fine. But I would say I am very glad I did listen first to Story of My Life, because that's the 1st book. And then this book is following along with Zoe, who is the best friend of Hazel from the 1st book, as well as Gage, or Gigi, as his nickname is. and he is the brother of the other brothers in the series. And I will say, I think this might be a 5-star. Like, I'm kind of teetering between 4.55. As soon as it came into a very particular moment, no spoilers, I was like, oh, okay, this might be a book that's killing me inside, but in a good way. So, yeah. But naturally, with my monthly wrap up, I'll be talking about this book more in detail. So, we have that. Those are the books I got. Very happy about them. I'm just shocked that Game On was actually in my bookstore, because that's kind of a moment. But I think, realistically, I think I could continuously make updates forever, just because I know that my audiobook is nearly finished. So my Mistakes Were Made audiobook is nearly finished. I'm loving it. It will be an update that I'll put on for my monthly wrap up. And now back to you. I can tell you right now, I'm about 150 pages away from finishing. That is a 5-star. Like, I'm not even gonna, it doesn't even matter, I think, what happens afterwards. It's a 5-star. I love the banter between Jackson and Delilah. I love how Jackson is with Delilah, how their chemistry is evolving. It's very sweet, it's very wholesome, I love it. And I just like how Delilah kind of makes me feel like, oh, I'm her, because she's a bit of a clumsy oaf, and I'm a clumsy oaf, so we have that in common. So, but overall, like, the books that I've read this week, every single one of them's been great. So naturally, we did The First Tearing, great book. We did Clashing Hearts, a great book. We did Story of My Life, a great book. That was a 4.5 stars, by the way. Unless I forgot to say that again. All the books that I have finished, I'll talk about them later, so don't you worry. And then, naturally, my Mistakes Were Made, and now back to you. Those will be finished at this point over the next weekend. And they're more than less going to be either a 4.5 or a 5. And now back to you will be a 5-star though. So that's that. But yeah, I do hope you've enjoyed this kind of different vlog. I think over the course of doing this, I'll get more used to kind of a more structured thing. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye! Mrrr.
Oh my god, my foot is dead! Oh my god, my foot is dead!